Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Today I'm cooking with Tam. I'm going to show you how to make delicious black pepper chicken, and I can guarantee you that it's going to taste better than your favorite local takeout spot. So without further ado, let's introduce these ingredients and get to cooking. First thing we're going to need is chicken breast. Now, if you've been rocking with me for quite some time, you know that chicken breast has been washed, cleaned, pat dried, and ready to go. If you don't have chicken breast, you can definitely substitute with using chicken thighs as well. We're also going to need bell peppers. I'm going to be using red and green. However, feel free to use any color. We're also going to need some finely chopped garlic along with sliced onions, finely chopped ginger. If you don't have finely chopped ginger, then you can use ginger paste. Because we're going to be making marinade and sauces, some of our ingredients are going to be doubled. We're going to need chicken broth, double Shaoxing wine. However, if you don't have Shaoxing wine, then you can definitely use sherry, along with double soy sauce, double cornstarch, granulated sugar, salt, ground black pepper, and last but not least, oil. So without further ado, let's get this wok rocking. Because we're going to be pairing our black pepper chicken with white rice, we're going to start off with making our white rice. In order to make the perfect parboiled rice, all you need, I'm going to tell you the secret, all you need to do is double the amount of water. For instance, I'm using 2 cups of rice, so therefore all I need is 4 cups of water. Let's say if you are feeding a larger group and you need 3 cups of rice, then you're going to need 6 cups of water. Trust me, and the amount of rice, once you cook it on down, it's going to double. So be very mindful of that. Trust me when I tell you, you don't need a rice cooker to make the perfect rice. We're going to prep our chicken. This chicken breast is pretty thick. However, if you want to pound the chicken on out, you can definitely do so. Or you can just simply slice it in half. Be careful using a sharp knife and just split it down the middle. And we're just going to slice it up in chunky sized pieces. If you don't have chicken breast on hand, no worries. Feel free to substitute with chicken thighs. Alrighty, put that to the side. We're going to work on chicken breast number 2. Be very careful, like I said earlier. Let's get to cutting. If it's one thing, I love pepper chicken. Not to mention, when I go to Panda Express, I definitely order pepper chicken. It's so delicious. Nice and flavorful, not to mention it's nice and saucy. It goes perfectly with that fried rice that they make. And that's another thing. If you want to make not only white rice with your pepper chicken, but instead you want to do, let's say, fried rice, you could definitely do that. If you don't want to add any type of starch, then you don't have to do that as well. Pair this with a salad and you'll be good to go. We're going to work on our marinade for this chicken. Yes, we are. And that's it. To a separate bowl, we're going to add our wine, along with our soy sauce and cornstarch. Once we get it all in the bowl, we're going to mix it on up really, really good. Make sure there's no lumpiness going on. No cornstarch at the bottom of the bowl. Once we're done, we're going to take our beautiful mixture and we're going to add it to our chicken. Make sure the chicken is well coated in the marinade because we want every piece of chicken to be what? Nice and saucy. Once we're done, we're going to mix it on in with our hands just to make sure every piece of chicken is well coated. When we're done, we can cover it on down with saran wrap, place it into the refrigerator for about 10 to 15 minutes, or we can leave it out while prepping our veggies and other ingredients for 10 to 15 minutes. Either way, I mean, whether or not if you place it into the refrigerator, you should be good to go. Once you're done, your chicken should look just like this. We're just going to push it to the side, and we're going to move on to making our delicious sauce. So to the chicken broth, we're going to add our soy sauce, along with our Shaoxing wine. Don't forget, if you don't have that wine, you can definitely substitute with sherry. We're going to add a small pinch of salt, but I am going to scale back on the salt, so I'm not going to add the entire salt that's in the ramekin. Towards the end, we could always, do a taste test and see if we need to add more salt. We're also going to add our ground black pepper, followed by our granulated sugar, and last but not least, our cornstarch. Once we're done, we're going to mix it on up once again. Make sure everything is perfectly combined. And once that's done, we're just going to place it to the side until later. To a hot wok or skillet, we're going to add a small drizzle of oil, followed by our chicken pieces. We're going to try our best not to overcrowd the pan with our chicken pieces. Try to give everything ample space because we're going to saute our chicken on up. We're going to sear for about 30 seconds or until the chicken is nice and brown. Once we're done, we're going to flip the chicken on over and allow the other side to cook for about 15 to 20 seconds. After sauteing and browning the chicken on up, we're going to place it into a bowl and set that aside as well. Using the same wok or pan, we're going to add some more oil. And we're going to go in with adding our finely chopped ginger. Mix it on in until the ginger becomes nice and fragrant. We're also going to add our finely chopped garlic. And at this point, our flame is on low heat, but the wok, of course, is still hot. We're going to mix that on in until the garlic and ginger becomes nice and fragrant. Once we're done, we're going to add some onions to the mix. Get those onion slices in the pot. We're going to mix our onions around and allow it to become nice and stir-fried. Now would be the perfect time to add our bell peppers to the mix, and we're going to combine everything. Mix it on in, stir fry these veggies on up. We're not going to cook these veggies on down until they're like entirely soft, but instead, of course, with stir fry, I don't know about you, I like my veggies to remain nice and vibrant and still have a little crunch to it. Once we're done, we're going to pour that delicious sauce that we just created into the pan. Not only is it going to introduce a lot of flavors to this recipe, but it's also going to deglaze the bottom of the pan. Talk about a 2-for-1 special. We're going to allow the sauce to thicken up slightly. Once we're done, we're going to add our chicken pieces to the mix. Let's coat our chicken with this delicious sauce. Everything is tying together perfectly. We're almost done. We're going to serve this delicious pepper chicken over rice, family style. Look at our rice. As you can see, our rice is perfectly cooked. As a matter of fact, I have a rice video. I'm going to link how to make the perfect rice in the description bar of this video. It's about that time. Let's serve up our delicious black pepper chicken over this rice. Check it on out. You can't tell me this black pepper chicken is not nice and saucy. It looks absolutely delicious, and I can guarantee you the taste was delightful. One of my favorite things about this recipe is not only is it affordable and delicious, but it's so quick and easy to put together. Literally less than 30 minutes. As always, I'm your girl Cooking with Tammy, and I will definitely catch you guys in another video. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.